What's up, guys? Only the Knife here, and like the title says, I've got some search and destroy on Skidrow for you. And you might be thinking right now, this is not Skidrow, this is Vacant. What are you talking about? You're crazy. But I know it's not. This is just a nice little round, or almost nice round. And the reason for that is right there, one throw knife, and that's a number 2. And what comes after 2? I think 3 comes after 2. And after 3 comes a number 4, which is a very nice streak going on right now. But after that, oh, there's the last guy. Oh, crap. Screw you, ump. You just ruined my nice round. But that brings us back to the main video, which is this search and destroy on Skidrow, which is what you guys wanted to see, which kind of surprised me seeing as I just uploaded a Skidrow recently, but I don't know, a lot of you guys want to see this map. I guess it's a nice map, which I agree with, because every time I play this map, I do awesome. Well, maybe not every time, but most of the time when I play this map, I generally do awesome, because this is a well-balanced map. And for knifing, this just runs very smoothly, and as you see in my videos on this map, I just love this map. I do good pretty much every time, and I think the only fault on this map is that back building, which I just ran by. In Search and Destroy, it's a spawn building on offense. It's that building that everyone just always camps in. There's always that like one guy that's always back there. And besides that, this map is pretty awesome, but I guess Modern Warfare 2 is old, so don't really want to talk about the gameplay too much. So I will just kind of run to some random point. When I play Modern Warfare 2 and it kind of pisses me off, I might go back to a fallback game, which for me sometimes it's Call of Duty 4. I just get tired of MW2 and just go play some COD 4. But sometimes that doesn't really work, so I might go back to Call of Duty or COD 2. And if that doesn't work, recently my brother and I had decided let's play some Super Nintendo. And if you guys don't know, that is from the early 90s, I think. And we just decided randomly, no, let's play some Super Nintendo, why not? And so we hooked that up to the TV and decided to play that for a little bit. So I have been playing Donkey Kong Country for the last week or so, and it is just everything I remember it used to be, and it's just the most fun I've had in a long time. Honestly, I did not think it would be that fun. I figured, oh well, I'll play it for a couple hours and just go back to Xbox, but I have been playing it for a week, like probably more than I've played Xbox, and it is the most fun I've had in a long time. Just those games back then are so well built, even if it's not great graphics, just the gameplay itself. It's like arcade, or I think that's pretty much like an arcade game, but it's just so fun to play, even if you are doing terrible and getting destroyed by all the little creatures that are trying to kill you. It's just a lot of fun to play, and I have been having so much fun with that. So I'd say if you guys are getting tired of Modern Warfare 2, which I'm sure by now most of you are, and I think by now you guys probably have some games which you have just fallen back to, going to play those, just have some fun with that. But if you have old consoles and old games that you used to love, which for me is like Super Nintendo and Donkey Kong and stuff like that, just go back to those, give those a try again, and you will be surprised by how much fun they still are, like 10, 15 years later, because I think those games were made in 94 or 95, something like that. So I recently beat the first one, and I am halfway through the second Donkey Kong, and I'm just having so much fun with that. So if you do have any... Oh, wait, no. Right here, this is the little with a surprise, which I was talking about. If that's what lured you into this video when I asked you what you want to see next, this is the little surprise. It's not the greatest thing, but when it happened, I could not stop laughing because... okay, right now when I lay down, watch the background. There's a guy that runs by and just, boom, he gets pummeled. He just got pummeled by 3 care packages. I know normally if it's, like, you throw a care package, it kills you. Wow, that sucks. Why did I do that? If it kills a teammate, you're like, oh, wow, get owned, and just something like that. If it kills an enemy, you're just amazed by yourself, but just seeing that one, just 3 care packages for my emergency airdrop just pummel that guy. He had nowhere to run. He just was standing there and just like, oh crap, and just got destroyed by care packages, and I just love that. It's not the greatest surprise, but I thought it was YouTube worthy and just lol worthy, and I don't know, I love that. So yeah, Search and Destroy, Skidrow, I think right now I got killed 2 different times, or 2 rounds in a row, and that made me pretty sad face, and the reason for that is because I had a good round, or a good game going for me, then Mr. Cold-Blooded Silent Sniper had to keep spraying me down, and kind of made me sad, but I think I recovered pretty well. So yeah, like I was saying with the old games and stuff, I kind of curious, what Like, with me, the first games I played were, or the first console I owned was a Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES, or original Nintendo, whatever you want to call it by, and I think the first game that we had was, or the first games we had were Duck Hunt and some baseball game or something, but what were the first games that you remember playing? Like, what was the first console you had, but not really about that. What is the first game you remember playing? I'm kind of curious because mine was either Duck Hunt or some random baseball game back in the early 90s. And so just write a comment saying what was the first game you played because, you know what, I'm curious. I'm pretty curious. So I guess that is it. I don't know what I did. I guess this game is over and I went 14-3, I think it was. But that's it. Just leave a comment saying your first game you ever owned, and that's it. So, peace.